Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm a little bit askew today so that you can see my friend Squash because she's so pretty and cute. Um, Crazy cat lady part of me that you just got to witness. Anyway, um, today I want to invite us all to a practice of self-compassion and self-kindness. On a personal note, which is where this usually begins for me, I have had just a kind of yucky last few days of an interaction with a family member that I care a lot about, that things got a little bit messy over the Thanksgiving holidays regarding COVID and getting together and what's safe and what's not, and just honestly, whatever, everybody paying attention to what feels most comfortable to them. So, yeah, anyway, so I thought that that could be a good opportunity for me to just give a little compassion and self-compassion. And then also want to dedicate this practice to my friend Corinne, who had a really, really scary bicycling accident, hit a car. She is fine, but it is obviously very traumatic. So anyway, wanting to dedicate this practice to her as well, and just remind her of these simple things that you can do to bring a little sense of care and kindness to yourself when you're going through something hard. So I know in an earlier recording we've talked about Tara Brach's steps for self-compassion, which the acronym is RAIN for that. And today I want to bring in Kristin Neff's 3-step process for self-compassion. I just call it self-compassion 1, 2, 3 because it helps me remember the 3 steps. So just right away wanted to invite us to begin to settle into this body, settle into this moment. Close the eyes if that's comfortable for you. Begin to root into wherever your body is touching the ground or the seat beneath you. And just really land here. Beginning to open into the sensation of the breath entering and leaving the body, just all on its own without us needing to do anything, just observing the breath. Paying attention to whether there's any place in the body that could use a little extra invitation to soften and open. Perhaps the jaw, muscles around the eyes, the throat, the hands. What do you notice in your body? And then also taking a moment to acknowledge any thoughts or feelings that may be alive for you right now. Just seeing what's there, softening, opening, allowing. No need to complete a story that may be attached. Just seeing it like a cloud passing by. and letting it be. So self-compassion is really about learning how to be our own best friend. Learning how to treat ourselves as we would treat others that we care about. So I'd like to invite you to bring to mind perhaps a difficult situation that you may be experiencing right now or have in the past, a hard feeling that you're grappling with. On a scale of 1 to 10, let's keep it like 6 and below. So we can really maybe sense into what's there. Have space for curiosity. And so this first step of self-compassion is mindfulness. It's really about, in a very neutral way, an objective way, just describing what the situation is. Not attaching any judgment, not attaching criticism, self-criticism, but just seeing it for what it is. It's the equivalent of saying, this is happening. This is what's here. This is what's real for me right now. This is a moment of struggle, where this hurts, this is stressful. Simply an open awareness and acknowledgement of what is. Taking a moment to just be in that space. And then the second step of self-compassion is called common humanity. And it's the equivalent of saying, this happens to everyone. So it's widening the lens of just seeing your own experience, pulling all the way out to seeing that this is an experience that happens just because we're human. Things like this happen because we are living a human experience. Suffering is a part of life. This is how it feels when this happens. Everyone struggles. I'm not alone. allowing the heart to open into those words, sense of belonging to greater humanity. And finding comfort. And then the third step of this self-compassion practice is self-kindness. It's taking the time to really think about how you would treat another that you care deeply about who might be going through something like this. And taking a moment to really think about what you need. It may be words of compassion, empathy, words of encouragement. It may feel good to put your hand on your heart and really hold yourself. May I give myself what I need. May I be patient. May I be gentle and kind. May I forgive. And so whatever words or gestures bring some kindness to yourself, just allowing yourself to really sit with that, feel that. Feel yourself being a good friend to yourself. Maybe the corners of the mouth might slightly turn up as a gesture of welcoming this in, accepting this, being open to giving love and caring to yourself. Perhaps a deep breath to let all this in, allowing it to find all the nooks and crannies inside, place to settle, to live there, to grow there. Taking a last couple deep inhales and exhales, allowing this to settle in the body and coming back when you're ready. It's hard to go wrong with self-compassion. Perhaps in another video I'll share a little bit more about some of the myths or misgivings or misunderstandings about self-compassion. But let me just say, it's, again, hard to go wrong. Hard to go wrong. It's a muscle that builds and grows and gets easier and serves us in deeper ways as we continue to practice. So thank you for practicing with me today, and may you find opportunities to practice that again over the holidays. I know holidays can be complicated sometimes and just a little bit triggering and challenging and joyful and connecting and all the other things. So anyway, when you need it, may you use it. And on that note, see you next time. Take care.